What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Trey, and I'm about to break down another trade I took from the AM session today. Um, Real simple and easy. It's really the same shit every day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking for the same shit every single day. So first things first, if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe. But let's get into the breakdown. So coming in on the morning, right, top of the morning, we still are inside this daily bearish fair value gap. We never came into the consequent encroachment of it, so that indicated to me that we probably are bearish for the time being. We did have this 4 hour change in the state of delivery, and there was news at I believe at 8:30 and 10, right? So this caused the market to drop lower. The news caused the market to drop lower. So what I did was I just took my fib because obviously, like, even though I would want to be bearish, the trend is still bullish, in my opinion. Like, we're still bullish. So what I did was I took my fib and I went from the lowest low of the current swing move. You feel me? The current swing move. Um, I took this low here, right? This low and this high, and I seen that okay, price did what it did in the premium, respected this gap, changing the step delivery, and then we come down and we traded inside a daily bullish fair value gap, right there as you can see, and we also inside this inversion, volume imbalance, whatever you want to call it, but I'm treating that as an inversion. So what I did was I waited to see how we would react from equilibrium on ES. We traded a little lower. As you can see, we got a little deeper within that range, right? From this high to this low. ES was a little bit heavier, and NQ was just a little bit behind, which is okay. You feel me? It's okay. So what I seen was at 9:30 we had this huge, large opening range gap, right? Large range opening gap, and as you can see, it's still here. It hasn't been filled yet. So once I seen okay, price traded lower into this daily bullish for into this daily bullish fair value gap. Um, on the 1 minute, we did have a change in the state of delivery here. We had more manipulation to the downside, taking out this sell side here. All right, we had an inversion fair value gap, solidified it here with this candle closure, and we also had the change in the state of delivery here. I ended up taking the long here around this area. I took this trade on my live account and I took it on my funded account as well. So my target was these highs, but I did not hold it all the way to that high. Um, I held it to the first fair value gap. I wasn't too like, I ain't gonna say confident, but this trade was just a little. It seemed a little off to me because the higher time frame just seemed like extremely bearish. So I'm like, I don't want to overdo my part. I'll just take my profit here and call it a day, and ended up taking profit at the first fair value gap, which was presented at 9:36. We were also below the midnight opening price. So I should have held this. I should have held this trade just due to that factor. We're below the midnight opening price, so that's my fault on this trade. But it still delivered. ES did its thing too. Um, we had these highs here, and we had the highs here. As you can see on ES, we didn't take them out, but on NQ we did. So that was really pretty much it. Like I said, I look for the same shit every single day. Um, I would look for a pullback into a higher time frame fair value gap. Then I look for more manipulation lower to the downside on like the 1 minute time frame, 2 minute, 30 second, wherever time frame I'm entering on. I'm looking for that initial manipulation, and then I'm looking for an inversion fair value gap or a change in the state of delivery. Now, the way I trade, I don't have to see the inversion fair value gap, but um, I I have noticed that like with the inversion fair value gap, um, this means like a lack of bearish order flow when you once you get this closure above the fair value gap, and when I see that happen a lot, um, that is like the A+ setup. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't took trades where I just entered off the change in the state of delivery and I lost and I won, but the inversion fair value gap is like accurate, like 80-90% of the time. I'm not gonna lie. So that's what I look for every single day. That's really pretty much it, man. That's really pretty much it. Um, we back in their premium now, so I want to see where they would want to take this. Um, we back in the premium now, so I would want to see where we back in the premium now, so I would want to see where they want to take this and just go from there. But what I learned today was I guess I could just continue to hold my trade a little longer, submit to my TP or my SL, and focus on building good habits. You feel me? I don't really want to be closing trades like that. It's okay if you do close a trade, take your profit for the day, whatever, blah blah blah. But you really want to focus on your system and focus on the model and let things just play out. And you feel me? Don't attach yourself to the money. You feel me? So that's probably what happened to me today. I'm not gonna lie. Probably just a little bit too focused on the money. I am up a decent amount in my funded account, about 2.1K. I don't plan on withdrawing just yet. I want to wait a little bit longer. Maybe till like maybe to the end of May, and I'll go from there and see where I'm at, and then we'll do a little withdrawal. But I just been trading my live account, and I'll withdraw like every 2-3 days. So whether it's like 200-300 400, I just take that, withdraw it, and yeah. So that's really pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't really got much to talk about. Just want to show you the trade. Like I said, I look for the same exact thing every single day. I don't delineate from it. I'm looking for manipulation into a higher time frame, fair value gap. Then I'm looking for, and another, and then some. But yeah, bro, like I said, I'm looking for the same. Like I said, bro, I'm looking for the same thing every single day, bro. It does not change. Only thing changes is risk and the way the market looks. But for the most part, that's really pretty much it. Like I said, bro, I look for the same exact thing every single day. You feel me? It's basically the 2022 model, but better. You feel me? I did get a few DMs about market structure shift and a change in state of delivery. And in my opinion, the change in the state of delivery is way better than a market structure shift. I'll just show you real quick what a market structure shift looks like. So price trades lower, then we trade higher past this swing high at 9:55 a.m. When price trades above it with this candle at 10:02, that's your market structure shift. But you already got the change in the state of delivery at 9:56, and at 9:55 is when you have the market structure shift here. Nope, that's backwards. So this is your market structure shift here, which occurred. This is your market structure shift here at 9:55, which happened at 10:02. But you got the change in state of delivery here at 9:56, which happened at 10:01. So the change in the state of delivery is like way better in my opinion, bro. I feel like everybody should be focused on that and base their model around that, in my opinion. But whatever works for you works for you. So that'll really pretty be much it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm just sitting here yapping. If you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and that'll really pretty be much it, bro.